Hey, how chaps?
At the Oak Island Interpretive Center, Rick Lagina and his nephew Alex are meeting with Gary Drayton, archaeologist Laird Niven, and archaeometallurgist Emma Culligan.
All of this is coming from inside that circular feature.
They are eager to receive Gary, Laird, and Emma's analysis of a coin, as well as a potentially 500-year-old Phoenician bead that were both found 1 week ago in a large stone foundation located near the shoreline on Lot 5.
Let's have a look, mate. It's a right size for a penny or an half penny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no mistake in that. King George?
Well, let's take a look, Emma.
Earlier today, Emma scanned the coin with the SkyScan 1273 CT scanner, which emits non-destructive X-ray radiation to penetrate corrosion and reveal the object's finer details.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Okay. Right there, and see on the right-hand side.
Oh, yeah.
It should say Georgius III Rex.
Rex, okay.
Yeah, it's Latin
It's
Georgius.
the third.
Yeah, that's definitely. No.
So 1760 to 1820.
Yeah.
I think it's the first edition head.
Yeah, an early head.
Yeah. So that takes us into 1770s.
An English penny or halfpenny that could date back nearly 3 decades prior to the discovery of the money pit in 1795? If so, who left it in the foundation on Lot 5? Someone who may have left something of value behind? Or was it someone looking for the fabled treasure?
Let's go out there and find some more.
More digging.
Yep.
Okay.
What a great day for finding treasure.
Okay, here we go.
All it takes is one good find.
That's right.
That pottery?
Billy,
We both saw that.
look.
Oh, I see it, mate. That's nice. Oh,
I see color.
that's gorgeous, mate. Oh, look at that. And there's another piece here as well.
Where?
There. You see the rim?
Yep, yep.
All right, let's see if this is a match. Oh, that is absolutely stunning. That's beautiful, mate.
What is that?
That's old. That is some fine china by the look of it. Well, I mean, this is high-end stuff. I know that this Chinese porcelain was really, really popular. That's what the Portuguese fleets used to bring up through these trade routes. Really, really nice.
Potentially ancient Chinese pottery? If so, could Gary Drayton be correct that it may offer another Portuguese connection to the Stone Road in the Oak Island Swamp? According to documented history, beginning in the early 16th century, Portuguese explorers, including Vasco da Gama, who is also a member of the Portuguese sect of the Knights Templar, made extensive trading expeditions to China, bringing back, among other goods, fine Chinese porcelain, which then became highly traded throughout the region and the Americas.
Well, you look, you can see the age on the back. You see that crackling on the back? It's been in there a while.
What we're looking for is to try to establish a connection between these artifacts and the actual physical constructs. Stone road, stone path. It's possible this pottery will give us great insight into what this feature represents, because that stone road to me is still inexplicable. There's something right there.
Son, you seen it?
Yeah.
Ooh, big chunk.
That's a big chunk, too.
Yeah, that's a big chunk. Okay, mate, got it in my hand, mate. I'll wait till you get out.
Another one, Gary.
There's another one?
Yep.
That is so fantastic. I think this may be something different.
Is it?
Yeah, I think this is teacup. Don't get any better than that, mate. What a perfect start to the morning. Let's see. Look at that.
No, it's not.
It's either a teacup or a bowl. Oh, yeah. Actually,
Might
it's
fit.
2 different vessels.
Where's the silver spoon? So with it, right?
That would be nice.
And I'll bet there's more in here.
Yep.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
Oh, look at that, Billy.
Yeah.
I love this blue glaze. Oh, yeah, that's a Chinese design on it as well. Turned into the swamp tea party, isn't it?
If you found all that pottery, it should be a pretty good chance of finding something else there, too, right?
Yeah.
With that amount of finds, I think we have to go through it by hand.
Agreed, mate. And I'll put these to one side because I'm turning into Gary Potter.
I think that's a rock. Not sure.
No, that's a bit of pottery, mate. And it's different as well. It's got black edges. So it's two-tone. It would have been black and brown, or brown and tan. Look, see that darker glaze there?
Oh, yeah.
And it's on that side.
Yep. I've never seen that before.
And I haven't, mate. It's got the black glaze on both sides.
That is different.
All right, we'll put that in the bag to add to the collection.
I do find the incredible collection of pottery telling some sort of story. And so we need to do our homework. We need to understand how old this pottery is, what it might have been used for. Is there a cultural, stylistic understanding of it? And then go from there.
There we go. More pottery, mate. Look, it's tumbling out.
Oh, here you go, Gary. Here's your favorite.
What you got? Oh, that's bloody beautiful. Look at that. That is really nice. I think this is older than that other porcelain we found. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is really nice. That's not the same pattern. That's an older pattern.
That's different.
So there's a lot of people here spent a lot of time right here at the end of this road. And it might span centuries.
Let's see what else there is, right?
Yeah.
Look at that, Gary. Check that out.
I think that is a heel of a boot or a shoe.
I'd say it's the heel, yeah.
Do you see that square hole there, mate?
Mm-hmm.
And it was made by fastening this sole to the shoe with odd nails, little handmade nails that had square shanks. Now, if it was modern, it would be glued. So this is an oldie. 1800s or older because now they're glued.
The sole of a possibly ancient boot found near the stone road in the swamp? But if so, just how old could it be? And who did it belong to?
It's a very cool find.
Yeah.
If there's a certain style to this type of shoot, since it's close proximity to the stone road, you may be able to infer who built the road. I think it's important to understand the age of this artifact
I'm gonna put it in the bag.
and the dates on the pottery and see what it tells us about the mystery. I'll bring it back to the lab. They can conserve it properly.
All right, mate, and I'll let you know if we find any more.
Perfect. Good luck. See ya.
See you, mate.
The boys are calling you the Silver Fox.
Rick and Marty Lagina are about to join the operation to help Dumas reach the potential treasure tunnel located just below the garden shaft.
What are we gonna do? Explain to us what we're gonna do.
So we got to excavate a little bit more. We got to chip some of that clay,
Right.
and then we can put another set in.
Okay.
We're now is 93 feet.
Gotta be within 2 feet then, something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's get suited up and have a go at this, big brother.
Before Dumas can finish construction on the final wooden set that will extend the garden shaft into the tunnel, several feet of hard clay must be removed. It is a task that Rick and Marty are more than eager to help complete.
Well, it's going to be exciting to go down in that shaft and actually do some digging and maybe be part of unearthing an original tunnel would be incredibly gratifying. All kinds of thoughts are streaming through my head. I mean, you can't help it. This is an exciting moment. Ready? We're going to go down deep into the garden shaft, Big Brother and I.
All set.
Let's go. My brother and I are going to be miners, and our heritage is mining. Our grandfather came here in order to work in the mines of Michigan. It's really an amazing thing that's happening here, a confluence of heritage.
Very good.
That's right. Now we can begin.
Marty, that's gonna be your corner over there. That's your baby over there.
Okay.
Yours is called the Destroyer.
Mine is?
Yeah, yours is the Destroyer.
All right.
You got Big Betsy.
Cool. Well, here's the deal, Rick. You could be standing a couple feet above the tunnel we've been looking for at least 2 years. Right there.
Good. We are.
Okay, well, let's get busy. How do you work this thing?
Okay. This is about 60 pounds. So
A little bit at a time? Yeah, okay.
Pump going on. Silver Fox and his brother are ready to go.
There.
In order to break up the hard clay below the shaft, Rick and Marty are using a pneumatic jackhammer. Then, representatives from Dumas Contracting Limited will use the 3-ton hammer grab tool to remove the materials.
Yeah, baby! This is no job for old men. Jackhammers themselves weigh 60 or 70 pounds. They tend to get stuck in the clay. It is some of the hardest work I've done in many years.
All right, break time.
In the moment, I'm an eyes and boots guy. I'm down there. I want to get that clay out of the hole. I want to find the tunnel. I didn't think of much else, to be honest.
Hey! What do you think you hit?
The last spade bit, I thought I hit something different. See that?
Try digging right up there.
Look at that, it's nothing. It's really soft. You have a bar? You have a bar down here?
Yeah, right there,
Right there, by your...
I don't know if that's rock or wood, but it's immovable right there.
Coming in.
I thought at the bottom of the spade bit that I was on top of something, and I thought, wow, maybe I'm on the tunnel.
Could Rick Lagina's speculation that he may have reached the mysterious and potentially ancient tunnel be correct? If so, the team may be closer than ever to the answers and reward that they've worked for more than a decade to uncover.
There's something right there. It's that far away.
Right there is a relative term, though, isn't it?
Right there is a relative term.
All right, well, we got it all loosened up for you.
So now the hammer grab is gonna come down?
Yeah, we'll hammer grab. We'll clean that hole.
Yeah.
Wood delineates man-made things, obviously, when it's way underground. So we need to keep going. We could be closer than we've ever been to this actual treasure or to where it was deposited.
So when we start doing the tunnel, you guys are gonna come down for a day or what?
Yes. Yeah,
Try and keep us out.
That's gonna be an experience.
that would be cool.
We got to be really close. We got to be.
Yeah, we are.
Later that afternoon,
So it seems like we hit your target, finally.
You found her.
Yeah.
Rick Lagina, Scott Barlow, and Craig Tester have just received long-awaited news. After extending the garden shaft to an approximate depth of 95 feet in the Money Pit area, representatives from Dumas Contracting Limited have finally reached a believed 7-foot-high tunnel that leads toward the baby blob and perhaps a vast cache of buried treasure.
Can actually see wood.
Okay.
But it's either collapsed or whatever. Who knows what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Till we uncover more of it.
Okay, get us dressed. Let's
Okay.
get going.
Okay.
Hey, finally, we can actually put eyes and boots on the tunnel that was found by the sonic drill program. You get a little bit of chills.
Let's go take a peek.
It's been frustratingly slow at times, but it's exciting.
Good luck, guys.
Take a picture.
Thanks.
If it was original, it's our belief that we're talking hundreds of years ago. Now that raises the bar. There's hope, there's promise, you might find the one thing. So I think there are some answers here. There you go. Okay, so what are we looking at here, Paul?
So that's where we got the sample out of the wood. Do you feel anything?
Yeah, there's definitely wood right here. See your bar here?
Yeah, so we drove that bar. That was just for guiding.
Yep.
So here's a round log there.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Right here, that's wood?
that's wood right there.
Oh, you're not. See, there's some wood right there. But that's right here. See that right there? That looks like wood there, too. You know, there's something going on there.
Definitely wood. There's a round log, right? You see the end.
Hear that? Yeah, it sounds hollow.
Yeah.
Listen to that. That's one of the beams. This beam, not hollow like that.
There's only so much you can see between the clay, the water, but it's real. And that's the important part. There's a wood structure down there. And at that point, it becomes, okay, can't stop now.
If you want to expose more of it, we can add one more section and then go deeper. That'll give us another 32 inches.
You have to go deeper.
Absolutely.
The board this way, if you pound on it, it sounds hollow to me. Like there's air, empty space below that.
Right.
And that would be, to me, that would be indicative of the top of the tunnel.
We did probe the logs that were in line with the projection. It seemed hollow underneath it.
Hit that one timber. It sounds hollow to me.
Yep.
And the hope is to extend the shaft to explore this further.
We'll excavate square enough and then keep digging. It's exciting seeing round timbers down there, because to me, round timbers are a great indication it's potentially old.
You have to go back to the original story, right? You know, logs every 10 feet in the money pit. Logs, that's the description. It's an interesting possible connection. Round timbers associated with the original construct of the money pit and a round timber here.
When I look back and think about reading the Reader's Digest article, it does bring your mind back to round logs in the original money pit, round logs in this feature. And so I don't have to believe that we're making progress in solving the mystery. I know we are.
If we only saw square timbers down there, I think that we're more into more modern searcher times.
So we'll just square off the excavation, and we'll add another section on top,
Yeah.
and then we'll be ready to dig for another 3 feet, and we'll be right on top of the structure.
I mean, you can't help but let your mind go on this. After 15 years, we may be just a few feet above original work. It could be it. It could be the thing. I am very excited that this is going to lead us to a treasure.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite a day when we set eyes on it completely. Let's get it done.
Yeah, Rick.
All set?
All set. I'll hold the ladder for you.
Coming down.
It is an extraordinary moment for Rick Lagina, having been alerted that a large section of the possible treasure tunnel, located just beneath the garden shaft at a depth of some 100 feet, has been exposed.
Look at that, right there.
Wow, those are big beams.
They are.
Oh, yeah.
And no two are the same.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
To get down there and realize that there is hard evidence that the tunnel is not a interpretation, it's real. You get a little bit of chills. Now we need to understand its relevance to the mystery.
Oh, I'd love to get one of those, though.
Well, what we're gonna do is clean some of it off, and then we're gonna try and get a whole length out.
And I think it would be nice to get that one.
Yeah. And then this one here we know is good and wide.
Yep. This one is definitely rounded here. This is much thinner here.
And that could be an upright piece.
Yep. It's cool. It's very cool. Especially given the C14 results. So that's why it's imperative that we get samples.
It is. The whole idea of what happened in the money pit, you know, that we have a timeline.
Earlier this year, wood samples from this tunnel, which the team obtained during a core drilling operation, were carbon dated to the 17th century.
You know, you want to get that piece out whole.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But now that much more of the structure has been revealed, the team will remove some of the massive beams for additional testing in the hopes of confirming just when this tunnel was created.
It's a year of pivotal moments. Timber there. This recovery of these timbers may be a pivotal moment if it represents original work. This is important.
What I'd like to see happen here is these 3 timbers right here, even the 4th one being the one on top, get one pulled out so we can see a whole length.
Absolutely. We can get that done for you.
Great.
If this is original depositor, there's a good chance that there may be treasure at the end of this tunnel.
Yep.
But I also want to get Steve Buckles down here and survey this.
Yes.
Great. I wondered, just, you know, have Gary come down, scan that real quick.
Yep. Absolutely.
So anyway, we will let you get
Yes.
started. I will get up and out of your way. My thought was, you know, to have Gary come down. I mean, why not? It is a treasure hunt after all, and we have exposed new area for him to investigate.
Ready, Gary?
Yep. Ready, mate.
And hope that we find a artifact or artifacts that can be associated with cultural context as it relates to the construct.
How freaking awesome is this?
That's pretty great. We got everything we need, Gary.
Thanks, mate. Time to unleash the beast. You guys ready to find some treasure?
Find some treasure.
Let's strike up the magic one. Right. See if there's any metals in it. And unfortunately, I can't get too close to this iron. All right, mate. Well, unfortunately, no hits, but we ain't finished yet, mate. If you can hang on to my detector, I'm going to try pinpointing. Oh,
Oh. Well, you've got it.
it's in me hand. Let's see what we got. It is this.
What is that?
Tough to tell what it is. I'm not getting a rapid vibration off it, which would tell me it's iron. So this is going to go back to the lab.
Yep.
And hopefully Emma's got some great news about this.
All right. Good find, Gary.
Yeah. Right. Let's see what we got here. Fingers crossed.
Here, you've got another hit.
Yep. What have we got here? Yep, we have got a piece of metal. Look, it's shaped. See that flat edge on it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's an interesting shape for sure. You seen anything like this from your operation?
This is nothing we would use.
So it's probably from the tunnel construction.
Yeah. Even more curious now.
Yeah, it really is.
Could Gary be correct that this metal artifact may have been used in the construction of the tunnel?
Fantastic news.
If so, could it be another critical clue that could help the team determine just when it was built?
All right, chaps, I'm going to put this in the front pocket there and zip it. Do you want me to help you do some measurements, mate?
I wouldn't mind. For the first time, I can put survey control points on this tunnel, and this is going to help me draft and project this tunnel accurately now because this is the first time we've stood on it. So.
Okay, mate. I think it's great we're doing this, Steve, for good measure.
Can't understand what this represents.
Here it comes right here.
I absolutely hope that this leads us 5 steps closer to solving the mystery.
Oh, not quite. No, I do.
You can see in that piece of wood a man down there cutting that timber, creating that tunnel to go somewhere, hopefully to hide treasure.
Look at that. We get a rounded edge here and rounded on this side.
Yeah.
And adds cut.
Yeah, that's adze cut.
A timber cut with an adze? Dating back to the days of ancient Egypt, an adze was a type of cutting tool designed for the construction of ships and wooden structures until the 18th century, when they were replaced by mechanized tools.
That's a bit of Oak Island money pit history right here.
So now, the question is, just how long before the 18th century might this tunnel have been created.
It's your fingers.
It's a real aha moment. There's no question about it. After all the struggles and all the setbacks and all the time and all the effort, to see it there in front of you, well, this is real history, and I want to hold it in my hand.
This has more going for it than anything else so far.
I mean, this could lead right to the treasure. We don't know yet.
Let me just test it, see if it's sturdy enough for a gold dance. Yeah, it will be.
The good news is we still do have the horizontal drilling.
That's still to come.
Still to come.
Yeah.
Because the tunnel must be more fully exposed and inspected before the team can possibly access it. In the coming days, representatives from Dumas Contracting Limited will conduct a probe drilling operation from the bottom of the garden shaft into the tunnel's interior to hopefully pinpoint the source of the precious metals that have been detected nearby in the baby blob.
Kudos to everybody, and especially the guys down home, you know, because they did the work. Let's stay the course, get as much information as we can.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's been a very good day.